Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And he was terrific in the opener through 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Here's Hill on the return. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And then they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. It'll go as a gain of 4. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
12, 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Watch out for Hill on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for KC, 55 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. CeeDee Lamb doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Butker is on target, and a rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this returnable for Hill. Shifts by him. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. CeeDee Lamb. What is going on here. 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Chiefs open the lead up to 34-0.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Trent McDuffie in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. And here's Brad Robbins now. Now Hill to return it.
Nice little juke. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
CeeDee Lamb.
38 yards.
And the Chiefs have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the rout is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals.
They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Gun.
Burrow looking to pass.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, you're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
Here we go.
And Chase will go in motion left.
Again, it's Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. Burrow will throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, nice move. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
CeeDee Lamb.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs are pouring it on. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
So a first-quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind, he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them, maybe occupy people, make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Gun. Gun.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Now Burrow. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Trent McDuffie.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
Taken right around the 44. They juked him. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Mahomes now to throw. Out to his left.
And that is incomplete. Oh, my goodness. He was in his own zip code, but somehow could not look it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Fire down these two.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
CeeDee Lamb finding room to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. CeeDee Lamb halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Roquan Smith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
On the counter, this is Moss.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw here.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Bengals bring out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get...
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
79 yards.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati Ready to see what they can do here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Checks that one down, complete to Moss.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 22. Oh, look at the juke. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one play.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown!
CeeDee Lamb.
55 yards.
And the Chiefs just continue to roll.
That's a tough combination to defend. Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field, so you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because... can stand up to this week after week.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And CeeDee, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Kansas City touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb, 52 yards. And the Chiefs extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals getting set to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now a short one to Gesicki. So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. Hill shedding the tackle.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more back.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Chiefs are pouring it on.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jones hit, and the ball's out. And out now, here come the Bengals. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And he'll send the tight end in motion here. From the 24, Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
He may go.
And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe, but I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
In motion, the tight end. Now it's Burrow.
He's got Renfro on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Touchdown!
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Picked off by Khalil Mack. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. They go play fake. Mahomes.
That is caught by
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go. 180.
So everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Micah Parsons getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Burrow looking to pass. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Burrow from his own end zone. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And a big play there for KC. And even 70 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. For the touchdown, Kansas City.
CeeDee Lamb
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Back to Renfro again, complete.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Burrow on play action. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Here's Burrow. And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Hill on the return. Able to slither by. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Chiefs just continue to roll. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
11 MT, 11
Burrow will throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Gun. Dot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Watch out for Hill on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
CeeDee Lamb
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And that touchdown reception, number 23 for him on the year, it's going to tie him with Randy Moss for the most touchdown catches in a single season.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Now Burrow.
That is caught.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati 1st.
Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. And Burrow going to throw again.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Micah Parsons.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
And this returnable for Hill.
A little juke.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking.
All right, open, complete. A big play there for KC, 63 yards.
And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
CeeDee Lamb.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Chiefs extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. The open man here, Renfro. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And that's going to do it. Receiving touchdown number 24 for him on the year. And that breaks Randy Moss's all-time mark of 23 set back in 2007.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third. We're back now in KC.
On point, ready?
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives.
It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
with career touchdown number 60.
And the Chiefs are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here. First and 10
at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left.
Now Burrow loses the football.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
They fumble on first down. Now here's second down. First carry now for Chris Evans.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Shakes up, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Now Hill to return it.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series to be leading by this much.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 62 yards.
And that's the big one right there. His 22nd catch of the game. Just an impossible number, and that tops the previous NFL mark of 21, which was set by Brandon Marshall of the Broncos in December of 2009. Congratulations to him.
And quickly, they get to the line. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
CeeDee Lamb
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Chiefs continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cincinnati set to take over once again. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Well, he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, But this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And this
will be caught at the 30. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb. He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Chiefs are pouring it on. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons
in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. It's fielded at the 45. Ooh, with a juke. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
C.D. Lamb
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Trent McDuffie
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he fields it at his own 45. Dances by him.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Buy down these two. Buy down these two.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And he's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Gun. Gun.
Here's Burrow. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
for the winning team here, Charles. That's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff